Back putting on my makeup again, guys. So I wanted to talk to you really quick while I put my makeup on because I gotta get ready for work. I am the second week. So my period was last week, and now I'm not on my period. TMI, but it's part of this journey. I'm not on my period right now, and last week I was feeling like a lot more calmer, relaxed. I would get hot and my body would cool itself back down. And this week, it's only been Monday. It's Tuesday right now, but it's only Monday so far. And I have a lot of meetings, a lot of social, public type things at work on Mondays. And I think I did okay in my executive meeting earlier yesterday morning, but then we have this all staff meeting where every employee in our company comes out on the floor and we do like a round robin on updates and what's going on in the world, at our company. And I hosted that, and I felt fine. And I went into my office afterwards, and I was talking to my husband because he works with me also. And I was like, check me out. I don't feel like 1,000,000 degrees. And then I went like this, and he goes, oh, and he like looks, and we like pulled my shirt, and we looked, and we were like, ah. I mean, I was like super red and splotchy, but I didn't feel it this time. And then I was having a conversation with a colleague who I also consider a friend. And as we were having the conversation, there was nothing in that conversation that was uncomfortable or made me feel weird. But I felt myself get super hot and flushed. And then when he left out, I had a scarf on. I pulled my scarf and I looked and I was like, oh. And I think it just kind of got to my head a little bit yesterday because I just wanted to stop taking the birth control and that to be the solution. And right now it doesn't look like it is. I think it has helped. I think it might be part of it, maybe. Or maybe it's just been like a week. And I haven't given it enough time. I was reading that it can take 3 to 6 months to really get those hormones out of your body. I don't know. I'm going to talk to my functional neurologist tomorrow and see. But that's what happened yesterday. Oh, and then we went to my daughter's basketball game last night. And I was kind of anxious because their coach sucks. And they were losing because I'm very passionate about people working together as a team. I'm really passionate about that. So when I see people that are not working together or a team with a lot of potential that sucks, and they don't have to suck, it makes me really upset. So I could feel that in my body, and I just got really hot and basically couldn't get cooled down, it felt like. So anyway, yesterday just kind of got in my head a little bit because I had this great week last week and was feeling like empowered, and it's going to go away now because I stopped my birth control pill. The flushing is still there. So, but maybe it's an allergy. Maybe I was thinking in the car this morning as I was taking my son to school, and this is why I wanted to do this video. I've been feeling so much anxiety over the past couple of days. Especially since Sunday, I guess. It's Tuesday, like I said, it's Tuesday morning. And I've been feeling a lot of anxiety since Sunday. And I don't like it. I was like, oh, I don't like that I'm feeling anxiety. I usually don't feel anxiety. Why am I feeling anxiety all of a sudden? And then I thought about, you know what? When you start facing something that you've turned your head away from for many years, whatever's been buried underneath that, it's almost like when you hide something in the dark, I talk a lot about light and dark contrasting, and that I spent a lot of years feeling like these are the dark sides of me, these are the bad sides of me, let's just hide these over here in a shadowed corner. But as life goes on, you kind of feel this disconnect from yourself, I don't think you know that at first, but you feel this major disconnect, and you're looking for something, and then at some point, you go, let me check that dark corner and see what I left over there. And you go back and you start picking up the things that you put in the dark, and you're looking at them and you're like, this isn't even that bad. What do I think this is bad? How do I feel about this? Why did I hide this? Hey, you come back with me. And then you start putting those things back on yourself. You might need to work through some things or whatever the case may be, but you take those pieces that you separated off from and you put them back with you, and you feel reunited with like wholeness for the first time ever or in a long time. And then you just start trusting yourself more and realizing that it was you who you were looking for. So, but at first, that can come with a lot of anxiety. And so I was driving and I was like, why am I feeling this anxiety? And then I realized, well, like, duh, you're dealing and talking about something. I've talked to my husband about it a lot. I'm talking to one of my really close friends about it, who I hadn't really talked to about it before. I've kind of mentioned it to her in passing because we work together, so she sees it when it happens and she's like, are you okay? And then I finally just started talking like openly to her about it. And that can bring on judgment, and that's something that I've kind of run from my whole life, is just trying to avoid judgment. It's okay if you do judge me, I just don't want to know that you're judging me. So, you know, I think psychologically it's digging up a lot of things that are like, yikes. But I just wanted to tell you that if you're facing something, whether that is some psychological thing or a relationship that's been toxic, or you're trying to move on from somebody, or you're setting boundaries, or whatever your case may be, if you're facing something for the first time ever or in a long time and you're feeling a lot of anxiety about it, don't run from it. Just don't run from it, because the anxiety, I think, is what makes people feel like I'm going the wrong direction, that I'm doing something wrong. This is a sign that something's off. I think it's a sign that you're going the right direction, and it's part of the healing. So I'm going to carry on. I just wanted to tell you today, don't back down from the feelings of anxiety. I'm feeling them so much more in my body than I normally did, and it's because I'm aware that I'm not aware, and then I feel like this sense of like relief and victory, and then when the flushing comes back, I feel like, it's not really doing it right now, but I feel like that failure feeling. Not a failure. It's actually just beginning the process of opening up something that has been happening to me for a long time that I've just ran and hid from. Here's my first time to really come out publicly and talk about it. You're making me feel safer to talk about it in the circles around me. So thank you. Thank you for giving me this outlet to be able to just talk to you. And if you have this going on, leave some comments below. Let's just have a conversation about it. I think the more we know that we're not alone in it, and the more we can share our research with each other, the better off we're going to be. But keep pressing forward, okay? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to continue following the journey, and I will talk to you again soon. See ya. Oh, let me add. Normally when I talk to you on camera, there is no splotching. I was starting to get it this time. Yep. I don't know why. I will say that there's a light right here that is on me on this side, but it's just happening. And I'm not feeling nervous, and I'm not feeling scared of anything. But we will keep on keeping on, all right? See ya.